Because he's literally not.
James Harden.
Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Oh, he had it. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Over to the right side. Lets it fly from long range.
Good shot, good
Dead
shot.
on three-point shooter. Tough to guard.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
LeBron into the front court. Up by 3.
Yeah, and she's healing everyone but fucking me.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy
that's
ones
my
down
fault.
low.
I did.
That was bad
The
defense.
refs wondering where the foul was every time.
And she started to heal everyone except fucking me. Pretty sure the bitch did it on purpose. I'm not doing it.
LeBron James' legacy in LA.
LeBron James wins one championship in LA. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
To James. LeBron James, 2 for 3 now here in the first. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving.
Yeah, that was. I know this game. They drawing right now because I know you're not nil.
LeBron James 2007.
Because nil, he don't understand like what's a bad shot, what's a good shot.
Doesn't have the touch, no good. Paul with it up top, down 3.
I can't be able to put 12 space like that.
Ingram right there for the rebound. Slams it
How
down.
the fuck did that hit
It's not
me?
every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound
Freight train
coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
To James. The monster stuff. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone.
Ooh,
maybe even throw
good
the
step,
kitchen
good step.
sink because he's putting
That's
on a
James
show in the
Harden.
first quarter.
To James. It's a big finish. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
To Kyle Kuzma. And count the basket.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Here's Paul. Brings it up.
Oh my god, this may just fucked me.
Brandon Ingram rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And finishes strong.
James
It's easy
Harden.
to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prom City.
His first effort off the mark. Paul across the timeline. They trail by 7. To P.J. Tucker. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To James. And look out. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Gets it in the left corner. Ball. That's off the side.
Bad
No
release.
good. Gordon with it. His team down 9. To Capella. With a drop step. To Kyle Kuzma. Cleans the offensive glass. Ball into the front court. 9-point margin. From long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. James.
Nothing to worry about.
And he finishes at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Mike D'Antoni will use the timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
She literally doesn't know how to stay in the air.
Paul. And he'll go to the foul line.
You see this all the time. The defensive player is establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Stevenson to Caldwell Pope. Won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable.
Oh my God.
That's the mark of a good defense.
Ah!
For three, and the Rockets have the rebound.
Alright,
Now
let me
Paul
stop.
with
Let
the
me stop.
basketball. Margins 8. Harden to PJ Tucker. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Stevenson.
It's fucking hard to look at.
No, I missed a short one there. To Harden. Tucker. Harden. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates in.
Wagner. Alright, it's Wagner. I forgot how his name is pronounced. I don't think it's actually Wagner.
With the dunk.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Tyson Chandler.
Yeah.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for
Only
yourself,
died twice.
that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Harden shoots. Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Has a chance. Deep 2 there, won't go. Harden into the front court. Right now, down 7. Here's a chance from long range. Knocked loose. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Nene to Paul. Around the perimeter. Going to launch beyond the arc, and it's Chandler with the rebound. It goes down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Harden.
That's way open.
Well,
Yeah, I had one that was going in.
But he connects on his first of the game from downtown.
And psychologically, you need to stay in the game. Maybe drive and get the ball to the rim, but see the ball go in first.
Rises for the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Driving right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Shumpert.
To Harden.
Shumpert used to get busy.
And stuffs it home. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Fires the three.
I was about to say, the shot meter disappeared, so if I missed that.
Exactly. Next play, you got to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of...
Usually the shot meter, either a green light or the shot meter disappearing means the shot's going to go in.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That no good, off the mark. Now a steal as the Rockets
Pass
have
too
it.
late. Shumpert?
And scores.
Haha, this nigga cut his hair and everything.
Just like that.
to Caldwell Pope.
What? I love it.
Tucker.
Hey.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
That's off. I should have slowed it down.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Oh, had him going there for a second. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
Yeah.
First quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead.
Harley, I was just about to kill him, you fucking retard.
Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Now you're about to get fucking...
Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one.
Doc Rivers, son.
Shot won't go. He has to create to get a better look.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter. And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything. That's why shots are dropping.
When it drops down.
I drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed.
And I'm on fire.
Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Kenneth Fareed.
And I don't die by a reaper.
Gotta be careful though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
I said I don't die to a reaper. But now I'm dead.
To James. Kenneth Fareed tips it. Picked up. Here we go. Gerald Green. Nice pass to set things up. Big finish at the rim.
An easy two. Get back on defense. It's
James controlling the offense. From the painted area, won't go down. To Harden. Trying to
that was too long.
Harden shot, no good. James. Pass as the Rockets come away with
didn't even go to him. It literally went to them.
To Gerald Green.
Fuck.
Beyond the arc for three. Defense was ready. Tough shot for Austin Rivers. JaVale McGee. Shot from the lane.
I didn't even mean to shoot that.
To Harden. LeBron James. Huge block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Rajon Rondo. Changes coming from both sides right now. Fareed. To Rivers. Shot clock to 4 for Houston.
Good job.
Contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there.
There's a Reaper just behind.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over.
Why didn't take him out if he wasn't even tapping?
Game.
Yeah, my coach be doing anything sometimes.
Luke Walton shifting gears as the subs enter the game.
Fuck's sakes.
A pass taken away by the Rockets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And that's rebounded by the Lakers. James, now a steal as the Rockets have it. To Capella. The drive, right to the basket. Austin Rivers.
Oh, yeah.
Lets it fly from long range, and he knocks it down.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
LBJ has it. To Ball. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on shot.
They don't be, bro, why they be tipping it sometimes?
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good to cement the three-point play. The lead is back down to 1. Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. Ball to James.
Tyson Chandler.
To lay it in.
Yeah, I gotta take over Chandler.
The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter and it's zipping. They're playing with a special
Chris Paul's old teammate.
LeBron guarded by CP3. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together collectively,
wasn't even a bad release. I don't know how to airball, but okay.
From long range, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
I mean, and I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. That's a Euro step, a side step. However they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the
Tyson
defense. That will get you to
Chandler.
the free throw line every time.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. Harden in possession.
I got it.
Looking to make something happen. To Ball. To Capella. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. The shot clock expires.
James Harden.
Did I just?
Lonzo Ball with the rock.
Legendary.
To James. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. To Harden.
I'm gonna probably switch to Mercy just so we can.
Nice pass to get things going.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
LeBron James takes on Eric Gordon. Oh, can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to shuffle things
PJ
up.
Tucker.
Kuzma. Almost unlucky bounce. Another follow. Stays out. Paul into the front court. He'll run the offense. done yet. To Capella. Paul.
Yeah.
Ooh, Chris Paul. 2-4 now. He has that sixth sense that you just can't teach.
He's like a traffic cop, and he's navigating a myriad of bodies coming his way. And there's a smaller innuendo of the game that nobody talks about. When he makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it, go up, dunk it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
Oh, good steal. That was a good steal, Keem. I'll give you that. That was a good steal.
Those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
To Capella. Tucker to Capella. LeBron James with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun.
Kyle Kuzma gets a shot up off the mark.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
To Harden.
Curly, would you like me to FaceTime you?
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Ball. He throws it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Harden to Capella. Kyle Kuzma swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Here's Kuzma. Brings the ball up court. James. No good. To Harden. Capella. To Harden. For three. It's no good. Shot's not going down.
Slow it down, slow it down.
To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Paul to Harden. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Ball with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. A pass taken away by the Rockets. Paul to Harden. Lonzo Ball blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. New blood coming in for both sides. Throws it up. The pass taken away by the Lakers. It's James. Drills the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep. Harden to Capella. And the reward, a couple
I'll take
of shots at the line. Ed, as a defender, you cannot.
He'll make one this one.
Foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And hits the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second.
I know. They be ball crapping on this game.
To Kyle Kuzma. Tough make through traffic.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Harden with it up top. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Ooh, Chris Paul. 3 for 6 now. McGee powers it through. Desperation shot here from half court. So the difference, 3 points as we reach the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to
talk some sense into him, Harden.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third.
I got him, Kuz. I got him,
It's
Kuz.
Chris Paul. To Harden. Inside drive. Capella to Paul. Curling inside. Hand in his face.
Okay, yo, PJ Tucker been getting busy this game.
You don't see that very often.
When miracles happen, you accept it and you're thankful, but you don't expect it all the time.
Ball into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Clint Capella with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
The pass taken away.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
No good. The follow won't go either.
When I saw this team come out and warm up, everybody looked focused. They looked into the game before the game even started. I saw a completely different team at halftime. Guys were coasting around. Guys were talking to girls in the stands. Guys were playing around with the ball boys. They weren't focused, and it's showing up right now in the second half.
Ball. JaVale McGee knocked loose. Here's a chance from long range. And Tucker with the rebound. To Paul. Clint Capella. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup, with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And Jay, they call the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Kuzma.
What the?
Goes to the right side. Lonzo Ball. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Paul with it up top. Leads just a point. Harden to PJ Tucker. Paul to Harden. Down the lane. Shot won't fall.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Harden with the basketball. His team up by 1. Tucker with a shot that won't go. Ball. Knocked loose. Rockets have it. Harden.
That might be in.
Smothering D.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
You give him that much time, he's going to make you pay. LeBron James with the 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps.
Nice,
Might
nice.
be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
And now it's Kuz at the controls. Sizing up the defense to James. And the rebound taken in by the Rockets. Harden in possession. Tie game, third quarter. To Paul. LeBron James able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Harden into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. And Chris Paul, quick catch and shoot there. 4-3.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Harden in possession. Leads 1. Going along beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense. Kuzma.
Stop.
Throwdown.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Nope, first one does not go. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Rondo with the basketball. Our score all even in this third quarter. To James. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Paul to Fareed. Now a steal.
Ooh,
as
good
the
steal.
Rockets have it.
Should have held it.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in.
Put it in the bank. Nah, real life, Capella nice. Well, in this game, he. Yeah.
And the Lakers clear. James to Stevenson. Clint Capella.
Good block,
sends
good block.
it away. That's his third block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active
Yeah, I
with their
messed up. I
hands.
was playing
That's the
stupid
mentality
defense that
will
play.
lead you to where you want to go.
LeBron with it up top. Lead is 2. To Caldwell Pope.
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Man down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Paul. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To James. Oh, big finish at the rim.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
I was surprised Ryan ain't blocked
Okay,
it.
he commands the paint this time down.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
Screen coming. LeBron defended by Eric Gordon. And he's going to the free throw line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Contavious Caldwell Pope at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 78% at the line. First one.
That was a shaky free throw.
Second one
That
off the
one
mark.
was.
He goes 1 for 2. Paul across the timeline. The deficit now up to 5.
Okay.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point
I should have
play.
stayed. I tried out the computer stick him. I should have said Johnson.
They know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2,
man,
still get the
that's
ball
funny.
up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating
Paul would never do that in real
and
life.
not allowing the offensive player
Johnson,
to
he'll
get
never
that
do that
ball
to
above his
someone.
waist.
James to Stevenson. Paul into the front court. His group now down 2. Oh, great pass. Setting
Yeah,
up
he
the
should have just
basket.
dunked down. I don't know what he was doing.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Lakers ball to Stevenson.
I even wanted to pass him.
From the painted area, won't go down. Fareed, deep right corner.
It just left him open.
Drains it.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the 3-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
I'm gonna let him rest a little. Who am I going to put in? Put him in there. Yeah, that's the lineup I'm gonna keep.
Some changes on the court.
Los Angeles Lakers, number 2,
Fareed. Paul.
That's fine.
He'll take that any day. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
Ball brings the rock up court, and they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3. Houston Rockets.
Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering.
No, I got a green. I got a green release with him before.
Always has a chance for
But yeah,
Tucker,
this
but
game,
not that
I don't
time.
know.
Lonzo with it. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit.
Yeah, Wagner, that nigga Wagner, he be
Three.
making a lot of good
Defense has
shots
been
that
good,
time.
but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
My teammates was like, yo, my teammates literally were just walking towards the ball.
The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And
Gotta
it's
make
Capella
that.
with the rebound. To Fareed. Paul. Cleaning the offensive glass. To Fareed. Paul.
Why are y'all leaving Chris Paul open? This makes no sense.
Count the basket.
Rajon Rondo.
Which way do you want it, Ed? Lefty, righty? He can
I
finish
know,
with
they
either.
be doing that with me on fast breaks.
To Paul. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Kyle Kuzma has the basketball. To Ball. Takes stock of the play. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And the basket good at the rim. That ends the third quarter with the Rockets in front. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going
I just scored like the
This
past
has
couple
the look
points
of a
with him.
race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
Now Paul with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Lakers come up with it. Caldwell Pope. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious. Everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
I got a little jealous.
Epidemic. Sign me up. Paul.
Something not doing that.
To Fareed. And a nice finish at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Bro, I just pushed him.
Whoa, what a finish. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Houston takes over. Great dish to set it up.
Oh, out there.
The slow release, I hate it too. It may take years just to release the ball.
The defender was ready. Chris Paul sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives you
That was a short. That wasn't even a block.
Confidence to really apply more pressure.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Kuzma.
Boy, this quarter I just put him back in. I had him subbed out for the whole rest of the other quarter.
Beyond the arc for three. They have to keep him in their grasp.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they act.
Alright. Hold on, I just gotta see something real quick. I just wanna check something. Dude, that nigga James Harden is 97?
Actually hear you. At the end of the game,
Now I'm saying he had 97 overall. Higher than LeBron, because LeBron's like a 96. That surprised me.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Harden. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses.
Pass, I guess.
That's why you're on the floor.
I mean, why would he throw it that low? It wasn't even a bounce pass, but okay.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Can't connect from inside. To Harden. And the Lakers with the rebound.
Oh, he threw it that way. The way he threw that pass was dumb.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
Here comes the screen. To shoot for Los Angeles. Out of bounds. Last touch by Brandon Ingram.
He's not even that tired. I'm just letting him rest just a little.
Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Harden, defended by Tyson Chandler. Tyson Chandler rejects it. Here's Rondo with it. Leads a bucket. Water here won't go.
Get the fuck out of here,
To
dude.
Gerald Green. Nene with the dunk.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Down to Chandler. Ah, rocking the rim.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
James Harden.
I'm just trying to show you that I don't even need to have Brian in.
To Gerald Green. Into the front court comes Rondo. Up 5. Down to Chandler. Throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Harden with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
Ooh.
And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Rondo into the front court. Leads 5. Goes to the right side. From long range. Not that time.
So doesn't mean he can make it when he's defended, but not when he's open?
Fareed to Harden. Good look at the time, but off the mark.
Yeah, I did.
To Josh Hart. For 3, that's off the side of the rim, short. Nene to Rivers. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
Austin
When am I
Rivers,
going to put Brian back in?
on the way. Career mark of 64%, and he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws.
Shoot. Call timeout.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
Well, you need execution in a chess match. And the best execution, I just saw
Ooh,
the star
Brian,
player talk to
100%
one of the
right
young
now.
fellas. You take those young fellas over to the side. You coach them through some of these big-time moments that happen in the fourth quarter. That's how you get your team ready for the playoffs and hopefully a chance to win the championship.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 23, LeBron James.
LeBron matched up with Gerald Green. Clint Capella tips it.
Good block.
5 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor to Harden.
Good screen.
Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Kuzma to Ball.
Bad pass.
Kuzma to Ball. Here comes the screen. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Clint Capella. Huge block. Incredible. 6 tonight. Now an out of bounds off a rocket, so it stays with the LA Lakers. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Paul to Harden. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
James Harden has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Los Angeles, they have it.
Stop hacking.
Stevenson to Kyle Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, they call the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
James, and a whistle.
Stop
Those
hacking.
cat-like hands almost got a steal.
LeBron James, guarded by Gerald Green, to Ball. Gets it in the left corner. Fires the three. They dared him, and he burns them.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Paul, and the rebound taken down by Kuzma. To James. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal. Paul. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great.
Ooh, wrong
that's
pass.
The difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
It's in the hands of James Harden. And he hits.
Right. I wasn't even paying
And
attention.
if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 4. Houston Rockets are in the penalty.
Does it with the contact.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out.
Harden to Gerald Green. Harden buries it on the catch and shoot. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He's a scorer and an elite passer.
What's up?
Playing the me live.
Oh, what a minute.
Here's a chance from long range. Lonzo ball connects. They sag off someone whose shot is only improving, and Lonzo delivers. Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. To Ball. Curling inside. Harden. Second effort. And a putback slam.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team.
Bro, this nigga Brian is so toxic. I know. Like the only way, literally the only person people could block him is big man.
James to Kyle Kuzma. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston. They're down big in this fourth quarter and a chance here to empty their bench.
Bro, McGee energy is literally on like 10. Had to take Kuzma out. He was kind of tired.
Harden to Ball. Has a look. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're making the stats. It was all provided to you before the game was scouting report.
Another follow. No good. To Harden. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Harden. That misses with 3 seconds left. Long heave from three-quarters court. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
I'm checking the stats. Chris Paul and PJ Tucker, he was getting busy with them, I think. Right, PJ Tucker had 15, 3 steals, 8 boards. James Harden still had 25 despite them cheating him. He was shooting like 25% though. Right. I mean, he do be going to the. He really don't. I mean, he could drive, but he really don't be doing like that. Like they should have made him like a. They should have made him a wing scorer or something. Cause he do got the ball handles and stuff, but he mainly be shooting. That nigga Capella had 6 blocks. Oh, Tyson.